Hey, John Fitzen here. Never done this before. Okay, gonna tell you. Wait, my skulls, because my knives are called skull knives. So anyway, I got a couple of. Well, I got more than a couple. Let's talk about the straight razor. Isn't that cool? My tactical straight edge razor. I don't know if you can see it says cutthroat. Yeah, baby. Utility. You use it for everything. I cut open boxes. I do all sorts of shit with it. So, anyway, so that's that on that. Another one. This is my mini bully. And if you can see the Damascus in that, let's see if we can get the look. Let's go on this side. Maybe you can see it better. The Damascus on this side. Well, there you're getting a little bit. That's Damascus. Let's see if I can hold it. You see that? Yeah, there you go. And that's a piece of L6 in the center. So that's called my mini bully with a wrought iron guard, and that has my Carta handle. I have my Kydex sheath with my tech lock on it today. And let's see what else I have. I don't have the sheath with this one, but this is my Rhino. Isn't that cool? In fact, I need to put my bead on there that I have. So anyway, it's my little mini Rhino. And let's see, what else do I got? I got my Urban Slayer. This is going out to a guy in Hawaii.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
My hometown.
Yeah. So he's I think he's SWAT too. But it's called my Urban Slayer. Isn't that cool, guys? All hammer forged and all that. Oh, it's too bright right there. Yeah. See that? Isn't that cool? Really nice. Kydex sheath with the tech lock. So fits up nice and beauty. Okay, and then we have the big one. My we call it the bow hammer. Isn't that neat? And it's shot loaded in the back here, so it whips. And wrought iron guard. Yeah, cool. Guys like that? Shake your head. And then really cool sheath and neat buffalo hide. And then we have the more Bowie, a copy of Jim Bowie's original knife that he had in the Alamo, but with one thing different. You see my little insignia right there? Let's see if I can get it up close enough. You guys can see it to where it's not glaring. Nope, it's glaring. Let's see if I can go like that. Or go like this. Well, that's so it doesn't glare. Well, that's the way it is. Tough. You can see it. It's my little insignia on there. And it has the serrations back here. These were put in for a reason. The reason is, if a knife, he catches in there, knife comes down in through here, it locks up in those serrations. And he has you just like a vice. It's really cool how that's done. And the serrations go that way. I always thought I was smarter than Jim Bowie, so I made one with the serrations going this way. Doesn't work, because if the knife is just long enough and it goes down in here, it's caught. he's fighting with your knife in there. I mean, he's not getting out. But if the serrations go this way, in that, he can let loose and he can grab it still. It's really cool how that's done. Then the these are for like daggers where he can twist to the side. See, do I have anything that thin that can go down? I got that little, try not to let all these knives fall all over hell. But you can see a dagger could go in there and he could catch it right like that. Take a look at that. So pretty cool. And then he has, it's like a fork. It grabs a hold of the blade. So there was a lot to do with this knife. I mean, a guy that really knows his stuff, he can be really kick-ass with this knife. I mean, it has secrets behind it that no other knife has. It's 5160 thermal cycled, white brass, white brass. We're making one for a guy that's going to be Damascus. That's out of half meteorite. We're doing that one up right now. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, guys haven't contacted me. No one's signing on and talking to me. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Well, I do that quite a bit, you know. Right, Steve?
Absolutely, that's it.
So I'm used to it. But I usually talking to myself when I'm drinking scotch or vodka or black and tans, you know. Look at this. John Fitzen, tactical folding fighter. Let's see if you guys can read that. What it says. Let me get. Okay. You see what it says there? Open the gates of hell and let the dogs of war. That's my insignia. Also, Cressada, catch a knife. This is titanium, S35VN. Isn't that beautiful? Has my little Punisher skull on it. Has my Predator mark in it. Isn't that cool? So, I don't know. Those are just some of the knives that I have. You know, so ask me questions, you guys. I'm waiting. You know, if you guys think I'm doing something wrong and you need to tell me what I need to be doing, you can call me. And Steve will answer my phone. 801-918-3725. Waiting. Someone call. Or you know what? I'll just talk to you on the phone. I'll be down there going, yeah, buddy. Yeah, this is my knives, all this other shit. And just, here again, 801-918-3725. Anyway, what else do I got? Oh, this isn't part of my, I'll just show you stuff that I have. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I carry that with me all the time. Stinks like hair. What the hell?
Yeah. You got mine.
Oh, then I got my 22 mag pug. Isn't that cool? That was rockets. Used to go in her bra. Spin by her boobies. Really cool. I carry this day in and day out. Let me put this in my pocket. Well, got my baton. Black. See that? We make those. Quick stick. Isn't that cool? All I have to do is push the button on the back. See right there? Fold out. Kick ass. Easy. So, let's see. What else do I got? Do I got any other toys on me? Got my flashlight that we're doing. Taiga flashlight. Look at that. Taiga. Isn't that cool? These are bright son of bitches. They're really bright. Well, it's not on the brightest setting yet, but you look at that. Oh my God. Disco. So, kick ass. These are neat. Got to get one of these. Rechargeable. 500 times you can recharge these. And on the lowest setting, which is, let me get the lowest setting. That's low, oh, right there. That's the lowest setting. That's pretty damn bright. Whoa! The lowest setting will go for 24 hours continuously. And we go up to high setting. Look at that. Whoa! So, anyway, pretty cool. And we do a holster for it that's pretty neat that carries an extra battery with it. So I'm full of all sorts of fun stuff. Now, so I'm still not seeing anybody talking to me or anything like that. I'm live. So, oh, someone's calling. Grab my phone. It's in my jacket. See if we're doing something wrong. Let's see. Hello, this is John. What are we doing wrong? Why aren't people saying shit to me? No. Well, we do. This is the first time we've done this. We didn't know if we're, you know, if people connect to us or what, or, you know. So do you watch us a lot, or do you watch us a lot on YouTube, or? Oh, oh, cool, cool. Well, that's cool. Well, God, buddy, I'm glad you called me. God, I'm looking, I'm down there going, shit, does anybody love me? But yeah, cool. So, have you bought one of my knives yet? Oh, cool. Oh, no, there you go. Swords are cool. Swords are cool. Yeah, kind of.
Is going to weigh 68.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm swinging everything because I want. I used to look like him, and I'm probably about to look like him soon again. Is Gus from Berserk, which was an anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I made my first sword that I made. I made it when I was, let's see, shit, I think I was 17. And the damn blade weighed around, oh God, 4 pounds. It was,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a monster. And then when you've seen the, you guys probably seen the, oh God, what is that? Frank Frazetta's artwork where it's called the Death Dealer and he's on the horse. He has that big bearded axe. We actually made that axe. It was really cool. And that weighed 14 pounds. It was shit. So fun stuff, but that's cool, buddy. So you're making swords. That's bitching. And yeah.
I made knives and swords. I made about 3 suits of armor. One was never really sold. It was given away because I was in a contest with one of my friends that was we just wanted to bet who could make a 17th century Polish infantryman, is what I believe it was.
Okay. Yeah.
And I sold it, and I made it out of thicker armor than what he normally is because he used 12 gauge, and he used 14 gauge. I used 12 gauge.
Wow.
And yeah, because he beat me because of that, because I didn't know what size they would have used, and he apparently already knew that.
Oh.
And
Wow. Cool.
and then because I made probably about 8 or 9 swords and about kid knives. The last knife I ever made was out of meteorite, and
Oh, cool.
I call it sand Damascus, and or sand meteorite. And what it is I go and I pour water on top of people's houses randomly, because like meteors hit constantly, but they burn up into little tiny BBs.
Okay.
I'd take them, I would weld a steel tube on the bottom. I would fill it up, weld the top, and then I would forge weld it, and after putting flux in there. And it made kind of like a sand cast look, even though it was smooth after the bar was made.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Yeah. And then, because what I did was I hit a Bowie, and it had brass on the back, because I thought that's what Jim Bowie did. Because that's what my friend was telling me. And then I can't remember what I made the guard out of. It might have been brass too. And then the handle was made out of a wolf's femur, and I carved wolf images in it. Oh wow, cool. Back butt.
Cool.
And then I don't remember what happened to the sheath, but I know I sold just the knife. I think it was about $1,500.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So you're saying so where would you get the meteorite? You're saying, okay, so it breaks up in the air, and you'll get little BBs?
Because meteors constantly hit Earth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And they burn up to a little tiny pebble size, sometimes smaller.
Yeah.
And what I would do is I would take a magnet, or I'd take a 5-gallon bucket. I had about 10 of them, go to someone's house, and I position them underneath each one of the drain things for the roof, the gutters.
Oh yeah.
And I put a spacer in the bottom of the bucket. Then I put a very powerful magnet, and then I poured water on the roof. Well, I asked them if I could use their water hose, and I shot the water up on the roof, and so it loosened the meteorite pebbles that go down really everything. But
wow,
because of the water, it attached to the magnet, and if it attached to the magnet, that means it had at least 30% iron in there, or so it actually attached a magnet, and it was of a high enough quality to weld. So that's why I made Damascus out of it. And somebody said this stuff on YouTube back about 5 years ago, and they took his video down because of some reason or another. And then it took me about 2 years before I figured out if I could do something with it, because there was a German dude, I think he was German, who had a video on YouTube about how he welded the tube together to be able to forge it, because the sand would have fell apart. There's no real way to hold it.
Wow.
So since the tube, and I think it was actually aluminum, or no, it couldn't have been aluminum. But the tube was made out of a material that wouldn't weld to it.
Okay.
And so it just welded on the inside.
Wow. Wow, interesting. God, I learn something all the time because we do meteorite. We're going to be showing a meteorite buoy that's actually a copy of the Iron Mistress blade with the more buoy handle. So it would have this handle on it, but it's a lot longer. It's probably about that much longer. But great big, gigantic buoy. But it's out of half meteorites from Diablo Canyon. The meteorite. But that's interesting. God, buddy. God. I mean, you learn something all the time, Steve.
I'm the dude commented, by the way, from the channel, which was USMC Major Michael. But if you want to know who I am.
Okay.
But,
what's his handle?
Cool. What's your handle again?
My what?
What is your name again on YouTube?
USMC Major Michael.
Okay, cool. Did you serve? Did you serve back in Iraq or anything, or?
What?
Did you? You were in the military, so.
No, I'm not in the military. That's just I wanted to be a Marine, but then they said that I couldn't become one. And it was because I didn't go to school. I was homeschooled, and I had my GED and everything too. But I wanted to go to boot camp so I can at least train and stuff, and then not go. And then did that through sniper school, and it was kind of like a half-ass one because it was only for a month instead of the 3 or 4 months that it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Well, cool, buddy. God, that's great. That's, you got a lot of information. That's cool. We'll probably be getting a hold of you. Again, that's really interesting about the meteorite on the roof stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we have some meteorite now we can't weld it together. It's not working out.
Where did it come from?
It was supposed to be from some of it was supposed to be Gibeon and some of it was from Diablo Canyon. But I think the stuff from Gibeon, I don't think it really is, because I've done Gibeon, I've done Diablo Canyon, and I've never had any problems. And one of them that we put in.
Is if you got the meteorites in a big enough rock, I would suggest finding someone who has a water jet, because that's going to cut through it pretty good, because bandsaw, you're going to mess that up. And you would let them cut it in layers and then do it just like how people talk about pattern welded.
Yeah.
And just add a little bit more steel to the mixture.
Well, that's what we're doing, but the pieces that we have out of this are they're about nickel size. And what we're going to do is do a crucible type thing and meld them down and put them in that way.
Crucible steel.
Yeah. That's what we're planning on doing and everything.
I've got a couple of questions coming in on the comments.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Try them out.
Yeah.
Where are they going at? Joseph Vaughn wants to know about your cuff. Did you make that yourself?
Yeah, I made that myself. You guys can see that. Well, hey, buddy, listen, it's good talking to you. I'm going to cut you off on this and let somebody else give me a call if they want. How's that? Okay, hey, good talking to you, buddy.
Good talking to you, too.
Okay, bye. Yeah, the cuff I made myself. Those are Manukis from like the 17th century. And then our conch is, it's back from the 1800s. In fact, if I took it off and you looked on the back of it, it was old Spanish coin. And then I got a little Almar knife in there. See that? I used to use that on my cigars. And yeah, so this is elephant hide. All this is elephant hide. I had one that was out of rhino hide, believe it or not. Where I got the elephant hide was old Tony Lama boot. The friend of mine got a bunch of the elephant hide. I mean, well, wears really good, but yeah, I made that. What else?
I'm just going to let Dream of Her 665 know that we just found where the comments were. That's why we haven't answered yet, but we're figuring it out.
Okay.
And let's see, we got Justin V. wanted to know about different kinds of steel in different blades. Are they all the same kind of steel, or do we?
No, guys, I get asked that all the time, and basically this is how it is. Okay, high carbon holds a finer edge. It will real razor's edge. Easier to sharpen. Okay, doesn't hold as long as edge as what stainless steel does. Stainless steel holds a longer edge. It's not quite as fine. Okay, but it holds up a lot longer. Okay, one rusts, one doesn't. If you're kind of a purist, I mean, there's some guys, well, some of my high carbon steel knives, it's kind of a kick to sit there. You got to oil it, you got to baby it. It's kind of like a samurai sword. They don't let their swords get rusty or anything like that. Boy, they're constantly taking care of it. It's almost like a Zen thing, You can do the same thing with your knives. So, like this knife right here, this is cable Damascus with a piece of L6, you can see. And, you got to take care of this. So, but it's really holds a real fine edge, And in this 5160, my little Rhino. That's high carbon, and it'll rust if you look at it weird. But you just take care of it. Lead knives patina. If they're high carbon, let them patina where they get kind of a grayish color, darkish color, because it actually helps protect it. It's kind of like a rust, but not rust. So anyway, so that's that. What else you got?
That's it for now. It looks like we got some guys really like the work you do on the handle. I think that they were talking about the antler there.
Yeah, or the
oh right,
the dragon scale. Here, I'll show you guys my pistol I'm carrying today. I'm not going to unload it, so Steve, just stay out of the way.
Get on the floor.
This is my Glock. You can see what it says on there. Predator. Okay. You can see right here it says Vios Condios. Lone Wolf does my stuff. It's ported. If you see the end of the barrel, if I can get it to where you can see it, yeah, it says you're fucked.
You see on my computer there.
Then on this side, it says hell is here, and it's all stippled. It's a 40, and it has a slider lock. This will not go off unless that little button's pushed. So a little extra safety. So I thought I'd show you that. Wait a sec. God, that's porn. That's cool. Someone's calling. Unknown. Should I? It's Obama. Hello, this is John. What's going on?
Hi.
Hey.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah. Is that John Fitzen?
You got John Fitzen. I'm right here.
That's cool.
In this little box.
Hi. So I'm calling from Germany, so excuse my English.
Oh, shit. I'm German. Oh, my God.
That's cool. You speak German?
No. Yeah, beer.
Okay, not now.
You know who I'm related to, bud?
Okay. Hey, I got a question for you. Where's Rocket at? We're all missing Rocket, I guess.
God. I miss her too, guys. God, I just, she decided God, how do I... She decided she wanted to go in the corporate world, more or less.
Okay.
I miss her to death. Rocket, let me tell you guys something. Rocket, working with us, she was so kick-ass, and she was so deadly at what she did. And,
She looked good.
Yeah, and, shit just started... There was so much shit happening with us, with the reality shows and all that. We're in another reality show. This is going to be our 8th reality show. But yeah, I think it kind of got a little bit too much, and she was just kind of going, okay, we're going out to California. We're going to go film this and do this and all this other stuff, and it just was just too much. And she thought she's going to try to do something else. But I miss her terribly, and I wish she'd come back and just be nice.
Would be nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I got another question for you. I don't know if you want to talk about it, so just say no if you don't
okay.
want. But I guess I saw it in the comments too. Other people are curious too. What about the Nut and Fancy story?
Nut and Fancy, I'm sorry, guys. He's not a good person. I hate to burst everybody's bubble. He screwed me pretty hard.
Oh, he screwed you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So because, I follow you since that time, and then sometime you guys just seemed to break up, and he was not seen on your channel anymore, you were not on his anymore, and, nobody knew what happened, so... Yeah,
it's just basically what it was, and I'll tell you guys quick, a bunch of you guys. Like, this is one of the things. I was supposed to have on the quick sticks, him and Jared Mahangi were in a fight, okay? And because Jared didn't do a bunch of stuff, and Jared came into my shop and says, John, can you make things better? I want to do some stuff with Nothing Fancy. And I said, yeah, I will. So I had Nothing Fancy come down to the shop, and I said, look, Jared will do what he say he's going to do. Give him another chance. And Nothing Fancy, if you guys know, if you've met him in person, he's very offish with people, especially if somebody's done him just, you know, a little bit wrong. And, well, anyway, everything went good. They shook hands and all this other stuff. And he goes, okay, next time I do a video, you got to make sure you're there. So, but before that, I made a deal with Jared. I said, look, I want to do a thing with you. My camera guy is going to be here in, God, like 4 months. And I want to do a thing with you on the Maori fighting clubs that they did with, you know, Shark's Teeth and all this other stuff. And on the baton, which we make at our shop. Okay? So anyway, he said, yeah, okay, John. So 4 months came down, called him up. I said, hey, dude, you know, come on down. We're going to film you. My camera guy's here and all that. And he acted really weird. And I'm standing there going, what the hell's wrong, bud? And he goes, well, I just can't do it. I go, what's going on? Tell me what's happening. He goes, well, my daughter, I can't find a babysitter. And I go, look, we're going over to the park over by my house. My wife will watch your daughter, watching my daughter, you know, and they're about the same age. And then it came out. He goes, I can't do anything with you. And I go, why? He goes, because Nothing Fancy told me if I do anything with you, I can't do anything with him. And I go, really? So I get on the phone, go, Nothing Fancy, what the hell's going on? And he goes, yep. He goes, if he does anything with you, he's not going to ever do anything with me. And
why? You guys came along well together first.
Yeah, yeah. And I go, why is that? I go, what's the deal? He goes, I discovered him. I go, really? I says, remember when he came down, you came down to my shop? I go, you got to look at the batons we're doing. This is Jared. He's teaching the guys, the SWAT teams and all this other place. And he didn't want to even look at him. And then I pulled out one of the quick sticks and I showed him. Then all of a sudden he was okay with it, right? And wanted to do a thing. But he goes, John, it's not the John Fitzen show. It's the Nothing Fancy show. And if he does anything with you, I will not do anything with him.
Okay.
Yeah. So I called up Jared. I go, so what do you want to do? And he goes, I'm not going to do anything with you. I thought, oh, God.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's got the bigger channel, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, one of the things is, too, the Benawi, they screwed us over. They screwed my buddy over real hard. They ended up with 500 of those batons, and over 500 of them. They never paid them. So, yeah,
That's not nice.
Yeah, so there was a bunch of stuff, but, you know, and then there was other things that Nothing did, too, that was not cool. It was just not cool.
Okay.
So, there's the story.
Oh.
Got it right from me.
Okay. Little drama. Okay, nobody shot nobody else, so that's okay.
Yeah, there you go. Or stabbed through the fucking teeth.
Right.
So anyway, but hey, thanks, buddy. God, that's cool.
Yeah. Thanks for talking to you. It's a big honor, and enjoy that.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking forward to new videos. And hey, well, one thing, I'd like to see you slash and chop up some things with your big ass knife. That may be cool for the videos. I don't know.
Yeah. Did you watch the one where Rocket was slashing stuff up on Halloween last year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do some more stuff like that. Well,
I also like the compare videos between the kukri and the Bowie and that
Yeah.
stuff. You know, when you get out and you do stuff with your knife. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, that's just me.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do some more stuff like that, and one of the reasons we haven't, it's been so damn cold here.
Oh my word.
God, it's
Oh,
been
okay,
just,
right.
yeah, it's just been just so. So we're gonna get out and do some shooting, some knife stuff, and we got some neat stuff. I got a video coming up on the meteorite buoy I was just telling you guys about. That's gonna be really cool. So, but yeah, keep watching, buddy, and anytime you need to call me, just give me a call.
I'm watching from the beginning, and I will continue. Thanks a lot, John. Have a great day, and thanks for talking.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Good talking to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, that was a good one.
There you go.
Yeah, I got, you know. So anybody else want to give me a call, or we got it a while longer, or what do you want to do?
Whatever you want. We're probably 40 minutes in. If you
Oh, here's another call. So let's answer this one. Hello, this is John.
Hey, do you work on swords at all?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a Japanese style swords katana. Foolishly, it's a cheap sword, but foolishly I let a buddy of mine say, he's like, I could take care of it for you. He bashed the crap out of it. So it's a convex edge. So you got no problem doing those?
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
Okay, so you can get a nice edge on it.
Oh yeah. What brand is it? What brand is it?
It's a cheap one. It's a Musashi.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, send it down to me.
It's less than $100. I mean, I'm just debating whether or not it's worth it to have it worked on or just get a new one.
Well, see, I'm going to charge you $40 to do it, but it's going to be done right, and it's going to cut better than the one you can buy.
How much you say you do?
What's that?
How much did you say?
$40.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you send it to me, and this is for all the other guys, are you watching me on this? Or are you watching me on YouTube, or?
Yeah, actually, you know how I found out about you was, it was actually a long time ago.
Oh.
And but it was a YouTube thing. But I didn't even see that you were doing like stuff on YouTube until recently, actually.
Because we got you, dude. We got you on speakerphone, and you're live with me on YouTube, talking to a bunch of bitches. I thought you were one of the guys calling up to talk to me about shit.
Oh, no. That's funny. No, actually, because, I found out about you a few years ago, actually. But, yeah, and I only knew that you're doing your own videos, kind of recently. So, no, I didn't even know, man. I just calling you up.
Well, you got me, bud. So, but yeah, so when you send the sword off to me, what it costs you to send to me is going to cost me that, so you put that much money in. So if it costs you like $20, put that much in, and that amount, $40 to sharpen it up. But it'll be nice. You'll like it. So okay, buddy.
Sweet, thanks, man.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. That was one of my customers that calls up. Anybody else want to call me up? Talk to me. 801-918-3725. Let's see if I have it. Oh, I got a telephone call. There we go. Hello, this is John. Hello?
Hello, John Vincent?
Yeah, you got me.
Oh, hi. I've actually got a non-knife-related question for you.
A non-what? You broke up, bud.
A non-knife-related question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
This
I'm ready.
one's about your kilt. Are you wearing a utility kilt survival? Is that what you wear?
Yeah, I wear it. Lately I've been wearing the survival, and then I wear the workman. We're actually making kilt. We've got prototypes up of making. Yeah, in fact, I got to go down this week and do some stuff on the kilt. So I'm trying to get one that's a little bit more affordable, and that we're going to have it so you can take on and off the pockets, but not with snaps, because the snaps can come, you can take them off pretty quick. But I'm doing one with World War II. They're like little buckles that my friend has that she's doing. So we're going to see how it goes, and so anyway. But yeah, so but Utilikilt's good. I like Utilikilt. Okay. There was a company here in Salt Lake that's making a cheaper kilt, and haven't heard really good things about them. I was supposed to do some stuff with them, and then the guy, he blew me off, and I'm just down there going, I don't have time for people that, when you say you're going to do something, do it. And that's, yeah. So anyway, but yeah, I've been wearing the survival, buddy, lately. So what else you got for me?
Just wanted to make sure I knew which one you were wearing.
There you go. Okay, there you go. Cool. Well, hey, thanks for calling, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
I'll talk.
For answering.
Yeah, call me anytime. Okay?
Will do.
Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Okay, there's another one. Now let's see. Let's see if we have any girls out there watching us. Call us. 801-918-3725. Can you hear him crunching on potato chips? Because I sure the hell can. So, you guys have any questions? You can call me up and ask. So, call me. Oh, God, we got 34 people.
There we go.
Holy shit, you know? And I don't need Steve calling me up acting like a woman. And
Oh,
So anyway, okay, guys, I'm waiting for a call. It could be anybody. 801-918-3725. I'll do it again.
People in the comments are happy that you addressed the nut and fancy. They're glad to kind of know what happened.
Yeah, that's, and I actually like Nut and Fancy. I mean, but, there was little things that he did that was just weird. I was kind of going, really? Really? You don't treat your friends like that. When we did the shoot out where it was his All-Stars, I mean, he dogged on some of those guys over there, and I started looking at him going, why in the hell are you doing that? But he goes, well, they brought cameras, and they shouldn't have brought cameras. So, did you tell them not to bring cameras? I'm easy going. I mean, shit, if you want to, you know how many guys I've had come down to my shop, bring cameras down. John, can I do something with you and put it on my YouTube? I don't have a problem with that. Shit. This is all for shits and giggles and have fun. Right, Steve?
That's right.
That's why Steve's doing it.
That's
Isn't that right, Steve?
That's why I'm on board.
Yeah. So anyway, here we go.
Down in the ladies. But.
Yeah, and the ladies. Yeah, he's and some hot ones going around with this. We got a new girl coming up that her name's, and you'll see her, she does paracord, and her name's Malibu, and she does survival stuff too. A really hot chick. Wow, she's good friends with Malicious. So you'll see her, and I got a gun show this week, and also I'm going to be at the SHOT Show. Hopefully this year I won't get kicked out. Right? Why they kicked me out? I had my knives on this little cart just to show, because people always ask me about my knives. I was wheeling, and this guy came up and said I was trying to sell my knives. I'm waiting.
20 Tesla wants to know just what a average sharpening cost for like a 3 or 4 inch blade.
$10. $10 for, when it gets up to 12 inches, and I start charging like $20, and if it's serrations. But you guys can call me. But for a small folder, it's usually $10. And then what it costs you to ship to me, you put that much in, or put the stamps in or whatever. And I usually get it done for you right while you wait. I mean, right when I get it, and I send it off that day. So, or if you come into my shop, I usually get it done for you while you wait. I had a gorgeous girl come in today with some kick-ass knives today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Steve Single.
I wasn't there.
Yeah. We'll show you big knives.
Say let's go to 8 o'clock and give ourselves about.
Yeah, we'll give us till 8 o'clock. So anyway, give me a call, 801-918-3725. Just some of my toys that I have here. It's going to Hawaii to it's a cop that I think is on the SWAT team in Hawaii. That neat? Yep. No. Wait, we got a phone call. Oregon. Okay, here we go. Hello, this is John.
Hey, John. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. I'm just chilling on YouTube before I gotta go to work tonight. I saw your live, so I thought I'd call and say hi.
Oh, I'm glad you did. So, where are you going to work at?
Well, I do security, actually. actually, and I work at a port facility, and it's for Honda.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, we're gun-free zone out there.
Gun-free zone out there.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny though because, like, you know, I went to high school and all that, so I know how to read. But when I get to work and I see those gun-free zone signs,
Yeah.
I forget to read for some reason, you know.
Yeah, I do that when I'm in Starbucks.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean,
Yeah. You know, our rights.
I think there are such things as good laws and bad laws. It's not even a law; it's a stupid company policy. But
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. They just, you know, and it's these guys that never carried guns. They don't realize the thing. I'm going to do a video with this guy. He's from South Africa. And he's telling me stuff. Oh my God. He was telling me about, I asked him, I says, so you live here in Utah now. I says, tell me, you're South Africa. What do you think of Mandela? And he went off. All the stuff I thought about Mandela, I thought he was a really good guy. He told me, he said, John, you look, and it's public knowledge, and you can pull it up. There was the Zulu tribe. They were coming in and doing some kind of protest or something like that. And they told him, they says, do not bring your war clubs and your spears and all this other stuff. I guess that's what they usually do. They come in full dress with all their stuff. Well, Mandela, he went and got all these guys with AK-47s, met them at some street, killed 500 of them. Just mowed them down, women and children. I couldn't believe it. And he goes, yeah, John, you can pull it up. But he was saying, John, you're going to see what happened to our country is what's happening to your country right now. He says,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, he says the way Mandela did things to get the guns out of their hands, he goes, John, but I don't want to spoil it all. I'm going to have him on, and the guy's very well read, but you guys are going to freak. I mean, the guy is something else, and all this stuff. And my dad was with me. We were both going, wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, buddy. Our rights are just going down the shit, and once we lose guns, our gun rights, we're fucked.
Well, you see all those idiots that are lining up to register their guns, it's amazing to me.
Yeah, I would just, what? All the guys that I know, all the guys I roll with, if you tell them that they have to do it, they're going to just give you the finger. They're going to go, fuck you.
Well, I mean, if it comes out to the point where they're coming to take your door down to take your guns, I mean, it's already far gone. I mean, we've pretty much made a full circle as far as I'm concerned,
Well,
now we're the Indians in the reservation, like I used to watch a lot of documentaries, and I ran into this guy, Russell Means. Awesome guy, I mean, if you ever get a chance to YouTube and watch the documentary, it's sad, man. I woke up 3, 4 years ago. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah. Well, my dad would told me, he says he remembered when they outlawed the Tommy gun, and all this other stuff, and really, in this other guy that we're going to be doing a thing with, he's on the Constitution. He's down there telling how he has some really interesting ideas on the Constitution, how the government, the way it's in the Constitution, that they are supposed to arm us. But, I mean, you look at Reagan. Reagan was down there saying one of the things that just rings in my head all the time, that government is there to protect the people from the government, because they're just getting so just outrageously fucked up. But once we lose, and this guy from South Africa, he goes, John, you lose your gun rights, he says, watch what happens. He says, their health care sucks so bad there. A buddy of his had blood clots, and this guy was in the military, all this other shit. He said, John, he was literally in the hall for 7 weeks, sitting in this cot type thing, and they would wheel people out that were dying out in this hall because they didn't have enough beds and shit, and it was all because of their health care the way it was. It was scary.
Well, I was born in Iran.
Okay.
I came here when I was 10.
Okay.
So I'm Persian,
Uh-huh.
Well, I was a kid. I didn't see things the way an adult would see it. So, and I hear stories now from there, and I got family over there, but I'm never going back because
Oh.
it's a great country, but the government blows. So if I go there, they're going to be like, oh, you're American now, you're a spy, let's go. They're not going to send the Marines to come and get my ass.
No, dude, they won't. In fact, I'll tell you something. A good friend of mine, his name was Nasser, and he drove a Tomasa Pantera. And his dad was the right-hand man to the Shah of Iran.
Yeah.
And when shit started happening, he thought he needed to go back and make sure his dad's going to be okay. Well, they killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know how it is over there. Over there, it's horrible. If you don't have over here, things are bad. But at least you get something to help. You get something to aid. Over there, there's no medicine. If you're rich, that's one thing. But like the average citizens over there, they're screwed.
Yeah.
So I mean, and they don't have gun rights over there. Several years ago they had like protesting going on and stuff, and cops like shot this girl, and those videos all over the internet. But so I mean, it's screwed up over there.
And and it's the government. It's the governments everywhere. What is it with these fucking people or the government? They just sit there and they're fucking mean and cruel and evil. And the people in these countries aren't. The normal person, they just want to be able to go get their bread and milk, watch TV, do their thing, and don't worry about getting a bayonet in their back or the government coming in to do something to them. And it's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
They're taking the hit like a crack kid that goes after crack. These people got their money in control,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They don't care.
Oh, God, buddy, it was good talking to you. I'm going to take another call, and I'm sure glad you called me. Call me anytime. I appreciate your info on this stuff, okay, bud?
Yep. Have a good night.
You too. Talk to you later. Be safe out there, bud.
Okay, you too.
Okay,
bye.
Hey, got a call. Florida. Here we go. Hello, you got me. It's John Fitzen. How you doing, buddy? Or hello?
Oh, sorry. I thought that was your voicemail again.
No, you got me.
Yeah, this is Michael again. I was just gonna ask, is that a Byzantine chain on your necklace?
Yep. Yeah, this one is. Yeah, I got had this for a long time. And so, yeah, I got that. Well, hey, thanks, buddy, for calling.
All right.
Okay, talk to you later. Okay, come on, somebody else call. We got a little bit.
We got a question in the comments.
Okay, go ahead.
If you do any sharpening for local chefs or businesses.
All the time. I got, what's really funny? The sushi chefs that come into my place, they'll say, I'm coming through the back door. I used to get that all the time because a lot of sushi chefs, they're supposed to sharpen their own. God, I do a lot of chefs. Yeah.
And chefs and barbers. You get barbers?
Yeah, I do. There's shears. And also what is it called? What is that store where it's the Art of Shaving? I exclusively sharpen for those guys. They send people to me all the time. So I'm the man
nice.
Doing that. So anyway.
I gotta get to work on the Casul update video.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I talked to him too. We're gonna start doing the stuff. So you'll see some stuff on the console. Well, you guys, it was great talking to you. Thank you. We're going to do this again. And I had a fun time.
That was a lot of fun.
It turned out good. Maybe the phone's the way to do it.
Yeah, we'll figure it all out.
Yeah.
The phone works great if we can go that route. If we can figure out the Google Plus call-in thing, we'll figure that out too.
Cool. Okay, we'll do it again. Keep your edges sharp, your powder dry, and remember, I'm going to the SHOT Show. Tell your friends to subscribe to our channel. Come on. We're fun.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys. We'll talk to you later, buds.